So I'm Pastor Matrica of the Jerusalem Baptist Church, and I've been here in this village now for 21 years, and I've had numerous experiences with exorcisms, poltergeists, demonic manifestations, things that go bump in the night. And it's been an ongoing journey of learning how to help these people who come in distress and absolute fear and panic because something preternatural is happening in their lives, and they want an answer and they want help. Quite a number of years ago now, back in the autumn, we had this couple, if you like, come to see me, and I'd met them through some different churches locally, and she was just concerned about her husband who just wasn't feeling quite right and was starting to struggle in his own prayer life. Reading the Bible suddenly got difficult for him. They travel up, and they shared with me how they'd been getting involved in casting out spirits and praying in different people's homes and that then they'd stop that because this lady's husband was beginning to be affected by these spirits. We were sitting in this very room, and I can remember reading a bit of the Bible, and I began to pray for him, and as I did, it's like he suddenly comes up, and the back of his coat gets picked up like this, and he starts to be dragged up this very wall here in this room. He's being lifted up this wall. His wife bursts into tears and wants to run out the room, and I can just remember praying, "In Jesus' name, stop," and he just comes back down, lands on the seat, and just almost just he exhales, just this, and it was peace. And it seems to me in the Bible, they knew what was the demonic and they knew what was madness. There's a clear distinction, and they know. So this is the sanctuary at Jerusalem Baptist Church. This little area here is where we would pray for people to do deliverance, especially if the person was going to be violent, and we might have several other people helping to restrain that person, because you won't want to do it in my office with the fish tank. You won't want that smash. Through the deliverance, we might ask them to look at the cross that's up there. And again, if it's demonic, they will struggle to lift their head and look at the cross. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armour of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. I've seen evil at work in people's lives. I know it is defeated through the power of Christ, and I will continue to do this ministry as long as I have breath in my body and I am fit and able to serve.